Lady Be Free here from Smooth Jazz Predictions, and we are going to rock a divine masculine read. This read is a general, so if it doesn't resonate, we don't have to fight or bite. You are one for millions. 18 and plus is what I would ask my audience to be here. This word can be reversed and is also timeless. Divine feminine. Let's look into this. All right, divine feminines. We done already checked in to see what was going on with some of the karmics that you have been ghosted for. Or for some of you, you're a divine masculine, or either your person had jumped up to go within another relationship or just follow their pure lust, okay? But let's see how that's going since they've been gone, okay? All right. Want to let it be known that some of those divine masculines were either your person, for those one that had purposely wronged you and purposely did not show any restraint for their lust that had hurted you, their selfishness that had hurted you, divine feminine. It's showing here that they are going to be sorry for what they did, and if not yet, will then soon come. The Spirit is also advising for some of you divine feminines to be very careful when thinking about allowing that person or your divine masculine to enter back in your life, okay? For some of them, the person that they had chose over you was extremely a bad choice. Some of them will be returning with a serious STD, the big one, okay? Some of them going to be returning with HIV and AIDS. Some of them is going to be returning back with syphilis or herpes, okay? All right? Gonorrhea, chlamydia, crabs. So be careful for that STD alert, okay? All right? Because some of these divine masculines and some of your persons just was in bad hands dealing with this woman. And I must admit that some of the energies is indicating again that whereas you thought that your person or your divine masculine had left you for a woman, no, not so. For some of them, they were on the low and they have left you for a man, okay? All right. So we're going to get into this, loved ones. Enough said. Let's do this, okay? All right. It's showing here that your person is wishing that they did not do what they have done. They wishing that they have never made that choice that they did to bring this separation or this completion within you all's relationship for some of you, okay? All right. This person is sorry for being so secretive and holding secrets. Secrets that wasn't worth it. Okay? This person is wishing to get back home to you. All right? If I knew then what I know now, I would have made different choices. Notice that that choices has an S on it. So that indicates right there that this person has done you like this before. And that before leaving, before the separation, before the ghosting, that this person was already operating in the energies of difficulties, in the energies of confusion, in the energies of chaos in the making, okay? All right. Some of your divine masculine or your person could be a male water sign, or it could be that for some of them, they had left you for a water sign, okay, of some sort. Water sign meaning Pisces, Scorpio, or either Cancer. Do not co-sign, for it could be any sign. And of course, it also could mean that you, loved one, divine feminine, you could be a water sign, okay? All right. Please don't take what happened personally. It's not you, it's me. This person realized now what they have done to you, but it was only after they have became humiliated. This situation, after a while, had become an embarrassment. Could have been for some of them after getting with this person that they thought that they needed so much more than you. After seeing this person true colors, they was humiliated, brung down, embarrassed, power stricken away, all right? Living beneath their means there. Getting cited behaviors that was never known of them, okay? Going more and more into a low vibrated energy there, okay? I'm finally feeling the consequences of my actions, he says. I'm finally feeling the consequences of my actions for not listening, for not doing it right, for disrespecting you. I'm feeling the karma now of what I did to you. I'm feeling it now. This person is being extremely embarrassed about something. We're going to get down to the bottom of it. Some of your persons could have been an air sign, Gemini, Libran, Aquarius, or it could be that some of you divine feminines could be an air sign. Don't co-sign for you or your persons, or divine masculine could be any sign. I feel safer in the silence. I feel safer in the silence. Some of them is hiding. Some of them may have gotten in some trouble where they need to lay low, or where some other fellas, could be the cops, could be after them at this time. You see, these type of troubles, when they was with you, divine feminine, they had not to worry about, because they was on the up and ups. Their vibration was on a healthier level, okay? They did what was required. And when they did what was required, these type of troubles never followed them. Some of these divine masculines, since they've been gone, is noticing that they are losing a lot. Notice that one of the divine masculine or one of your person had mentioned that they are starting to feel the consequences of their actions. And not only that, but I can feel the energy of great embarrassment, great humiliation here. Some folks know some things about them. There are some rumors that is going around about them. There are some secrets that is coming out on them. And for them, the ones that's hiding from them secrets, this is why they're running. Because there is a big secret that is coming out. For some of them, it could have been that the karmic and your divine masculine, or either your person, could have went to the doctor, and that news was not the news that they was looking for. Could have been there where that masculine had found out that he had contracted HIV or AIDS or some sort of big STD, something that you will have to live on pills all the rest of your life for, okay? Some of these karmics and your divine masculine, or either your person at this time, for most of them, some of them, a great handful of them, they are at odds right now. And ain't nobody know nothing more about this physical ailment, this physical nasty STD ailment in their body, but that karmic. And at times, when she feel like it, she will use it as a blackmailing power to keep him there, to control him into doing the things that she needs him to do. And for some of those karmics, she will use that card when it looks as if he's getting strong enough, and when it looks as if he's coming back to his senses about going within and finding himself again. For she knows that if he finds himself again by way of going within, it would have him to see the light about going back home possibly. And so she has a secret. Oh yeah, that karmic knows a little bit about a lot of things. And so whenever she feels like it, she will use that manipulation card, okay? The divine masculine, or your person, had already had mentioned that if they knew then what they know now, they would have made different choices, because it's showing here that again there is a great loss materially that some of your persons, or either your divine masculine, is going to be experiencing. And if not yet, will then soon come, okay? Because it's showing that there is going to be a lot of materialistic losses here, okay? All right, if they are trying to ask for a loan from the bank, okay, that will be denied. If they are trying to get any type of favors, most times that will be denied, okay? And in other words, the Most High is going to be taking back their favor for what they have done to you and how the way they had made you feel, okay? I am seeing, and I am also feeling that there will be a lot of losses of homes if they had owned a home or two. It looks like that will be tucking away, okay? Or if they sell their home, they won't get really what they was asking for it, okay? They will be receiving crackhead type prices, okay? All right. Whereas before, if they had sold or bought a home, it was always in their favor. But now the table has been turned, and all they will be seeing is losses, okay? Some of these divine masculines and some of your persons at this time, divine feminine, is surrounded with a great energy of feeling powerless right now. Okay, they don't feel like very much. Their self-esteem is extremely low. Okay, they also really do miss home. Okay, they really do miss home. Remember in the beginning, I had mentioned about, for some of you divine feminines, your heart was broken just because, and of course, he had ghosted you, or for some of you again, just up and left off. And where you had thought it was another woman, for some of you, again, it was for another man, okay? These secrets are about to be exposed. There are going to be exposures now, okay? Not only for the divine masculine or for the divine feminine or for the karmic and for this and this and this and this. No, that's what season it is now. That is what the Most High is doing now. It is karma time, and within that karma, there will be tons of exposure. But anyway, for some of you divine feminines, you have had your suspicions that this divine masculine or either your person was on the low lows, okay? And so, for some of them, when they have gotten with that karmic there, that they had so was tempted by there, this person, they enjoyed them because they was able to do what they wanted to do, whereas with you, divine feminine, they was not allowed to do that mess and garbage, things that would only bring a low vibrated energy around you all and within your house, okay? These things was not allowed there. And in fact, he did not practice this in the open in front of you or knowingly there. Okay, or at will there. Remember, he spoke about those secrets and being secretive and how it only brought problems and troubles and a mess storm there. Okay, and one of these secrets for some of you divine feminines is that your man is on the low lows, and also this secret will be the big buzz out there on them streets. For some of them, remember when he said that he feels better in the silence. Yeah, it's not that you feel better in the silence, divine masculine or you person, is that you feel that for now, that is the better and the best thing to do, so no one to see you, and hoping that no one would be able to find you out and all your secrets. But baby, I got news for you anyhow. It's all coming out. Okay. He says that lying was just easier for me than telling the truth. Okay? All right. This person gets sexually aroused, some of your masculines or your person, very easily, like a child, a young teenager, a young person in their 20s or something, don't know how to control themselves there, okay? This person is really torn up now that they see things for what it is, okay? I can feel the energy that for your divine masculine or your person at this time, no one wants to be around them. No one is really interested in them. Folks are seeing within them. Folks can see through them. No one is believing them at this time. Some of them is shooting really bad. Some of your divine masculines is out there strung out on crack, a bad alcoholic. And be careful, divine feminines, for some of you needs to put more safety in place there. Some of these divine masculines or your persons, now that they realize their mess up, they are extremely angry, guilty, feeling down, feeling left out, feeling alone, feeling depressed, not in their right mind. And at this time, A lot of them is doing a lot of drinking, a lot of crying, and a lot of drugs. Some of them is turning to that lust sex there, which is deepening their soul to hell there. Okay? Some of you divine feminines has said, no, you ain't no divine masculine of mine, but you are a person that I once knew. Some of you divine feminines are understanding that this person who you thought was a divine masculine was not a divine masculine at all. This person was just a person. In fact, this person was no more than a soulmate concerning you, divine feminine. A person that was sent in your life to help clean you up, okay, and to give you the lessons that you will need to get you ready, divine feminine, to get you ready, divine feminine, for the real divine masculine, okay? All right. I can't handle your words right now. Of course you can't, because they're hunting you. Because for some of you divine feminines, you are intuitive. You might be a reader. You have that sight beyond sight, a strong inner knowing. The Most High is sure enough with you. You commune with the Most High, and the Most High commune with you. You might be very spirited within spirituality, have a strong religious get-up about yourself, but whatever it is, you do commune with the Most High. And that at times when you was with each other had a way of making this divine masculine or this person of yours seem like they were getting nervous. And especially when you were going to that sight beyond sight, when the spirit would give you that inner knowing power, that inner knowing knowledge there. When you would mention it to them, they would squirm, they would move, they would have to come out of the room or walk out of the room. They would not be able to stand still. Did you notice that, divine feminine? All right, because whatever it was that you was telling them, that truth had convicted them. That truth had found them out. That truth had sat in their lap. Okay? And so they thought it was a unplanted word there, but it was not. Okay? And for some of you, when you would tell them, thus saith the Spirit, they will laugh at you or try to say you was crazy or you was in a mental illusion, and will go out quickly and let other people know that you was crazy or will gaslight you or have someone to doubt your integrity or your character, okay? Because they knew deep inside that you really do commune with the Lord or the Spirit or Jesus, okay, or whatever you do, loved one, no judgment here, okay? But check this out. They found out real quick after a little while of being with that karmic there, that word that the Most High has sent you to give to them was a word planted. It was not unplanted. And this is why, for some of them, they are now saying that I am now feeling the consequences of my actions, okay? And they can see now that who they had was really who she say she were and is a high priestess, and one that really does has a real relationship with the Most High, okay? All right. Because some of you divine feminine is someone that your masculine has never been with before. Okay? You are different. Okay? You are one of a kind. And he's not used to that type of woman there. It's the gifts. It's your relations that you have, divine feminine, with the Most High that set you aside. And he has never been with anyone of this caliber here. Okay? And it scares him. It frightens him. Okay? Especially now that he is seeing that that word that you had gave him has not or will not fall to the ground. Let's move. And so this is why he is now saying that I can't handle your words right now, okay? But he must understand, it is not your word, neither was it your word. It was the word from the Most High. And that is who he can handle, okay? Your divine masculine is up under a lot of pressure right now. Very, very lonely and powerless right now. In a sunken, dark place. I mean, when I say alone, they are really alone. Some of them also might be in jail or on their way to going to jail. Some of them could be running from the law since they've been gone. Since they've been gone from you, okay? Some of them, when they was with you, they never even had a criminal record. But since they went along with this karmic, they've been nothing but a bad boy, okay? All right. And so some of them, they are stuck with that karmic female or that karmic male, okay? Because remember, for some of them, there is a secret, okay, that is going to be coming out. And for some of your persons or your divine masculines, as was said in the earlier part of the read, that some of those karmics have a nasty STD secret on them, okay? And every time they will try to leave, they will let it be known. No, I will tell the world that you have these AIDS or this HIV or this syphilis or these herpes or this chlamydia or the crabs or whatever it is that they have. I will let it be known, okay? And so this is what's making them stuck in that situation, okay? For some of them, they do realize now that they are at fault. They realize it. Even though they may not mentioned it to you yet, but within themselves, they kicking their ass every day and every night about it was their fault, okay? Also concerning it was their fault, this is why some of them is trying to hide at this time, because people can see through them. It's also because of that STD secret that has come out. Because if that karmic don't say it yet, will then soon come. Because he or she, that female or that male karmic, is going to bring out secrets. And the STD secret is not the only thing that they have on some of your persons or your divine masculine. They have tons of secrets on them. The nasty things that they like to do. How down low and how bisexual they are. How they like to steal. How they like to write fraudulent checks. How the house and the deed work is really not theirs, and how the house and the deed work is really into Unc and Sis name. How this and that, oh yeah, them karmics, they know a little bit about a lot of things, and it will be coming out, okay? All right. The Spirit is also showing me where there is a lot of violent fighting within this gathering of that karmic situation and your person or your divine masculine. When I say fighting, I ain't just talking about no verbalism, okay? I'm talking about hands-on, pushing and shoving, okay? Violent fighting, no matter what the race. There is fighting in their house. There is fighting and a lot of upsetness in their camp, okay? Things was not and still not and will not be greener on the other side. some of these masculines, I can feel the energy, of course, of big regrets because they know that they are at fault. And now that they are at pressure, they are extremely embarrassed right now, feeling lonely, feeling powerless, okay? Feeling like they still are in love with you, divine feminine, but they can't have you, all right? So they are alone in love. Oh, how miserable, okay, to be in love with someone, but you can't have them, okay? So that's what he's going through because the spirit said, remember, she was in love with you, okay? And you kept telling her that you felt the same way. Remember, Joker? But soon as your eyes had seen the cheapest trick and the cheapest situation, no matter what it been they left you for, you went for it. So now, since that situation done fell through the floor, you want to come bring your scroungely tail back over there to her? Not so, bro. And in fact, for some of you, you fixing to get new love in there. One that would appreciate you. One that will really take time with you. One that would hear you, listen to you, touch you, and be there for you. One that would be sensitive and not unsensitive. One that is a grown-ass man. One that will not just walk out up on you. One that just have sexual control, okay? And one that enjoys and love having sex with you, divine feminine. Yes, And so when some of them come back, when they are ready for the love that you had already been giving, no, baby, you are going to be with a new man, with a new man, with a new man. I don't care how they teach it. Okay, but this is still how Lady B believes it. I really do believe that for concerning those divine masculine and the divine feminine, I believe that if God had gifted you and you take that gift and you throw that gift on the ground, I believe that God will neither give you anything good nor bad. You will suffer behind it. Because remember, there's no gift like the most high gift giving, okay? You can't beat that. That's the ultimate gift. So if you throw that on the ground, well, baby, then he will give you nothing. He won't even give you hell on earth. You get nothing from that point. And you talking about a karma ride, baby, that's where you going. A karma ride. And for some of them, and for most of them, that is what's happening. And I am going to repeat this. For some of these divine masculines, they won't even see the summer for what they have done to you over and over and over again. Some of them, within this early spring to mid-spring, they are going to lose their lives for not listening. Okay? All right, let's move. Got 3 decks here. And of course, you know I got my girl out, my fire witch tarot. Okay? Always got to keep her in play there. All right? Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. But where I'm at, good morning, loved ones. Okay? All right. And so, I don't know how I feel anymore. I guess you won't. Because now that you done seen that you called yourself trying to play that real queen and went out there, went straight all the way out there just to get played yourself, playboy. Because see, you wanted to be a player. All right, player hand. And so you got what your hand called for. You've been played. Okay? All right. And so I'm sorry for the pause there, brothers and sisters. He's at fault for not loving you properly. He wants it to be known. Sometime they will channel in. Sometime they will channel in. This brother here, one of them wanted to be known that I am at fault for not loving you properly. For not loving you, here he come. For not loving you was not loving myself. I regret it. I regret it big time. I wish I can take back the hands of time. I wish I can take back the hands of time. I am suffering out here. I am suffering out here. I'm not really eating. I'm not really sleeping. I'm doing a lot of crying and a lot of drinking. I'm not doing good. Sometimes I don't even get my ass washed. I'm sleeping from pillar to post here. I'm hoping to still have a bed. If the shelters is open, I'm hoping that they have a room to be able to put me up. Some of these divine masculines is got in some terrible hot water here. All I did since I've been gone from you has complicated my life. I'm seeing complications after complications. Everywhere I go, doors are being shut in my face. Everywhere I go, doors are being shut in my face. And in fact, the spirit is saying that this divine masculine or your person is blocked. Is blocked. I'm sorry, but I got to say this. The energy that I am feeling and picking up for these particular divine masculine energies or your persons right here, this is not good right here. When I say I feel the energy that God is about to put his feet in their ass, that's the energy I am feeling. Whereas when they drug your heart, because some of you divine feminines are high priestesses, and you ain't nothing to reckon with. You wasn't supposed to be hurt like this. God is fixing to step up in some of these divine masculines and some of your person's backbone spine. And I mean, he about to step all up and through they jump for what they did to you. He says, I still love you. And he had already said that earlier. Knowing that he have nothing but love for you. And he can't get to you. But isn't that the way how he did you, divine masculine? Oh yeah, you know, the day that he had ghosted you. And the day that you had came back home from work and he never showed back up. And for some of you, when he said that he was going to Walmart and never came back home. And you had loaned from him and loaned for him and loaned from him. And how for some of you divine feminines, how it had bugged your mind out. For some of you, you never had a drink a day in your life. But you drink it now. Or you had started drinking. You had never smoked a weed joint a day in your life. But you smoked it then. Because this person had bugged your mind out. Bugged the core of your heart up. Couldn't sleep, couldn't eat, crying to mama and them, crying to sis, crying to your pastor, crying to whoever will listen that can give you some comfort. Went and got the dog, held that dog close and said, just hug me, dog, because I'm just that lonely, okay? Some of y'all were so lonely you went out there and spoke to the garbage man, okay, as he was doing his route for you for your garbage, okay? That's how pitiful this person had left you, okay? That's how pitiful this person had left you. But ain't it funny how the spirit would turn those tables around? Because baby girl, what he has done for you and how he had made you feel, this joker is going through 7 to 10 times worse than that. Whereas, sister, all he did was tuck a little bit of your heart. But that was no loss either. the little bit of heart that he thought he was taking away from you, no, that needed to be cut off and burned off and discarded anyway. All right? All right? Because after he had did that, you was going to have to heal anyway. All right? So that piece of broken down, abused heart wasn't going to do you any good anyway. Let him have that. Okay? Let him have that. He did nothing. Okay? But kicked his own ass. Whatever he wanted to do to you, he done it to himself. Okay? All right. For some of you divine feminines, you could be an earth sign. Earth sign meaning Virgo, Capricorn, or either Taurus. Or it could also be that your divine masculine could be an earth sign. Okay? Do not co-sign for either one of you. Could be any sign. Okay? But it's showing here that I'm feeling heavy here. More so a Capricorn or either a Virgo, most definitely in play here. Okay? That could have been extremely hurt by a person or someone's divine masculine here. All right? This person is spirited. This person is God's own. Okay? And the spirit is going to step up in that ass for what that person or that divine masculine did to you. Okay? I just have to do something else right now. Please try and understand. And so they thought. And if any one of you had even gotten that as a forewarning before they had ghosted or just jumped up and left, you was blessed. But for some of you, and for most of you, you got not even that. Okay? But now they want to say it. Baby boy, go live your life and go get your life, okay? And all the karma that is added. Because he would not get away. And I can hear the spirit say, there no rock will be left unturned, okay? For some of you, you notice that when you are seeing your person, or either that, or either that divine masculine, this person is empty, whereas when they was with you, they had fullness of life. They was happy. They smiled more. Always kept themselves together. Well put, well dressed. Healthy in the mind, healthy in the body. But now when you see them, they're raggedy. If you look real good in their eyes, they see you, but they're looking beyond you because their mind is not fully there. They have that disturbed in the mind, far away look in their eyes. You ever had been around someone when they have that mental disturbance in their mind? Though they looking at you, but they have that far away look in their eyes because they don't know what they're going to do with themselves. Usually, fear will cause that look, okay? Guilt will cause that look. Being in despair and desperate will cause that look. Knowing that you had done someone wrong and you haven't told them sorry yet and they are in front of your face could cause that look, okay? But anyhow, it's showing here that for some of you divine feminines, when you see them as of late, they don't have that joy within them. Neither not in their soul, neither in the eyes. They're empty, they're cold. They're sorrowful looking, pitiful looking. Some of them physically dirty, funky. Whereas it would kill this person not to get a shave or either a haircut. It will kill this person not to be able every 2 weeks or 3 weeks to have their locks to be relocked. Okay? in the African community, you know, with the brothers, to have their hair, not dreadlocks, because we are no dreadful humans. No, they are not called dreadlocks. They are called locks. There's nothing dreadful about us Africans. We are fearfully and wonderfully made. And our hair is too, nice and strong and beauty. But anyhow, no, they're not having their locks retwisted because they can't afford it. They not keeping themselves upright. Okay? Some of them walking, whereas when they was with you, they always kept the car. Okay? Okay? Some of you divine feminines is hearing a lot of big buzz about that fighting that's between them two. Some of their choices that they ran to, that karmic female there, some of them is sure enough wacky in the head. Not very nice looking, not all of them. Some of them is attractive, but the attraction of the soul, mind, body, and soul is not there. Okay? Some of them is messing with someone that is very off mentally, spiritually, okay, and physically, because some of them, when I say physically, because some of them had went to someone that is ailing in their body and is known for having STDs, okay? Some of your masculine will be getting AIDS or HIV, syphilis, gonorrhea, something big. All right. Excuse me, guys. Get a little thirsty there. And for some of you, you're going to notice that your divine masculine or either your person is going to be trying to come up because they need a helping hand, okay? Or they need you to be their crutch, okay? And now that they've seen that your pain and your hurting is all done and gone and over with, they want to come back and try to resuck the life out of you. And some of you are not having it. They will be denied from you. They're only coming back because you healed up and now you're getting it on again and they need that leg up help from you. And some of you are going to say no. What I just got done saying. He got a next card explaining that. Is it possible to forgive and forget? Some of you is going to say no. And because some of you are going to say no, it's going to make them feel even more empty, revengeful, unworthy, okay? And remember earlier, loved ones, divine feminine, I had told you to put some extra protection in place, because for some of you, when you deny this person and when you tell them no, they are going to be very revengeful. Some of them is very revengeful right now, that they're drinking and taking on extra drugs, plotting in their mind how they're going to get you back. Some of it is very violent. Okay, some of them want to do you bodily harm. This is not a divine masculine. That person right there is a person, okay? You are no one's divine masculine. No, the divine does no mess like that, okay? Just because a woman or just because a man don't want you, okay? So now you want to do them bodily harm. That's why no one wants you in the first place, because you was too violent, narcissist. Because they stay trying to tear people's property up. If you don't want them, they'll try to tear your property up, tear your house up, bust up walls and put a fist through the wall, or break up glasses and dishes and burn a house down. You know, craziness. This is the type of energy I am picking up from some of those persons. Not the divine masculine, but some of those persons. They unstable. Okay? All right. My mind and my heart always come back to you. I guess it would. Because I was the best thing for you, some of you divine feminines are saying, okay? All right. Let me show you something. This person, since they've been gone, they have, if they had any status before leaving you, if they had any self-respect before leaving you, if their name was called and everyone knew it on first basis there, their first name basis there, their self-respect is dwindling down. It's the things that they are getting inside of. It is showing here that they is losing a lot of money and fast. Some of them is already depleted of financial help there. They don't have any more money left. They are getting inside of a lot of interracial sex here, okay, just for survival reasons, okay? You never known this person to date white. You had never known this person to date African, but now they are now, okay? All for survival reasons, okay? And that's not going to work either. Again, be careful because this person is drugging and drinking extremely heavy at this time, plotting at a table, being revengeful, and like I said, plotting. So for some of you divine feminines, get your protection in place, okay? Some of you might need to go down and get a order of protection, okay? And when you get that order of protection, do not modify it down. Do not dumb that order of protection down, because you know once they find out about the order is in place, they are going to do whatever it takes to come get in your ear with that sweet nothings again and try to talk you down to having the stay away order modified down. But don't you do it, okay? Because see, when they have that mother effer modified down, and when you dumb it down for them, that's when they start the hitting, the busting in your doors, vandalizing your car, vandalizing your home, okay, and getting inside of the face of your new lover, coming up there to your job, you know, okay, because they feel like they scot-free. They know that if that cop call is not in place, that there would be no warrant, okay, because now you have modified that stay away down. You dumbed it down to appease him, and now you have a black eye, okay? So don't you do it. Because some of them, they haven't changed. They only coming back to you because they need a roof over their head. Some of them karmics has gotten tired of them and put them out, or will be putting them out very soon. And for some of those karmics, when they leave, when your masculine or your person leave them, they can't stand their guts. They can't stand their guts, okay? And some of them karmics, as of now, is starting to see, you ain't shit, boy. She ain't said, man. She said, you ain't shit, boy. Okay? She wouldn't even give him the title of being a man. All right? But anyway, there's a lot of drinking going on. Drinking and drugs. Okay? All right. I feel damaged, like I just can't do this. Isn't that the way how you left Divine Feminine? Without you was in her world, she felt the same way too. Okay? Who feels it knows it. See, you was never going to know how she had felt, except you felt it too. So now, you eat it. You live it. You breathe it, just like her. Okay? All right. And it's showing here that this person is going to get exactly and feel exactly, Divine Feminine, how he made you feel. And for some of them, that karmic is kicking the living bloodstone out of them. And I mean, she's giving it up to him too. She's just as mean, raggedy, can't do it. She's not capable for some of them. This woman is a hot mess. Some of them, they're dealing with the devil. They're dealing with a pure she-devil. They're dealing with a pure narcissist she-devil. That she's so bad that you're masculine, or either that person Your person, she makes him cry. Some of them, that woman is beating his ass. Literally putting hands on his simp ass. Picking him up, slamming him. Slapping him in his face. Okay, right there in front of company at times. Talking to him like a dog in front of the kids. Okay? Talking to him any kind of way down there at the church. Okay? All up inside of Walmart, all up inside of the grocery market, all up inside of the mall, anywhere they go. This girl here, if she feel like it, and if he makes her mad enough, oh no, she gonna tear his ass every way but loose. Verbally and physically. Some of them karmics, is having your divine masculine or your person jumped on by their family members. Yes, she one of those. Some of them is dealing with those types. Okay, if I don't get my way, I'll get my family to come over here and handle this right here. Okay? Some of them is so ghetto, and ghetto is not the hood, ghetto is not the city, ghetto is a behavior. This is their mindset. They chaos monsters. But let them have it. He found it fit for you. Okay? Again, who feels it will only know it. Let him feel what he done to you. I'm more affected than you know. Because some of them, like I said, you're going to have them AIDS on you, that bad STD on you. Okay? For running out there to go get this tramp witch bitch. And some of them is dealing with some karmics that is real demonic, very witchy, like to play up on the dark side. I got to say this, and I will not hold this back. Some of your divine masculines is going to lose their soul because they're getting inside of that witchcraft, that dark witchcraft along with this woman. Do not let that man come stepping his feet back in your house. And if he had to come there to come see the kids, mop every single one of your floors. I don't believe in any witchcraft, but I believe in exchangements of energies, exchangements of demonic spirits. I really do believe them demonic spirits can jump from one person to another one. Now, if you find that witchcraft, I don't care. But that's how I believe it. I believe them demonic spirits would transfer from one person to another person. No more than what Jesus told, go in them pigs there. Get out this man and go inside of them pigs and fall y'all ass over that cliff. Now, Jesus ain't saying fall y'all ass and all. He ain't never cussed. That's me talking like that. Okay, but let me give respect to the Christians, okay? No, I believe that them spirits can move like that, okay? And so some of your divine masculine is going to lose his whole get up. His whole spirit and his mind. Some of them is going crazy. You can see it right there in their eyes. If you look at them, they're losing it, and they're losing it fast. Some of these divine masculines are really thinking about you now. How you kept them cleaned up. How their mind was doing better, how he was the CEO of the company, how when he was with you, he didn't do drugs, and if he had a drug habit before meeting you, how you kept him up on the wagon, how he didn't even want to have the taste for liquor and all this type of stuff, how he did at a time got that that sex addiction in control, how he had more self-respect. He's seen himself. He's remembering when he's seen himself. He's remembering when he once known himself, when he was home, when he was with his wife, when he was with his real divine feminine. All these things this joker losing. Every single bit of him, for some of them, has fallen to the ground, never to be reinstated again. Some of these divine masculines is losing themselves with that witchcraft over there, digging with that witch, bitch, crackhead over there. And she's turning them out. Okay? And some of them, yes, I am going to say it. Some of your divine masculines is tricking. They are going down on other men's, giving them that head monster for their drug habit and to have somewhere to stay. Okay? Some of them is going to be in such bad conditions, they're going to have to live at the homeless shelters. Okay? No one is going to deal with them. A lot of secrets is going to be coming out. A lot of exposure is going to be coming out, and it's going to be around about now. It's coming. Oh, shit. Rabase kasi kayabase.